All right, so the video that we're going to go over right now is how to do an import into your database. So if you go to brianmarshall.com, teaching, and 4214, you'll notice that there's two buttons up here. One of them is the Project 3 database, and the other is the troubleshooting files. If you click on the troubleshooting files, it takes you to the GitHub repository where I put all the files. Okay, so if you go to clone or download and just click on the download zip, it'll actually put the file, it'll download it for you right on your computer. Then you simply go to where the file is, right click and extract, and then inside you'll find all the files that you need. Okay, the file we're going to actually look for is the one that I put in this SQL folder, and it says trouble.sql. Okay, so now we're going to go into my SiteGround, and we're going to go to my accounts, and we're going to go down to the cPanel, and then we're going to go into phpMyAdmin. Now I already have plenty of databases in here, so I'm going to look at one of mine over here. I've got a troubleshooting one. If I click on the plus sign, it's going to show me that I already have quite a few tables in it. So if I click on the actual troubleshoot, when I do an import, what I want to do is just drop all the tables. So I'm just going to select all and drop, say yes. It might drop all of them or might drop some of them, so you might have to do it a couple different times depending on if there's foreign key relationships that won't drop until you might have to do it several times. So I go in, notice that there's no tables within the database. So then I just click on the import button, and I go into my GitHub, I go into Trouble Master, and I go into private and my SQL, and there's my trouble.sql. I click open, and I leave everything else the same and click go. And it's going to run through, and it's going to run the SQL statement. Okay, so it goes through, and it actually builds out the tables, builds the foreign key relationships, and populates each of the tables with data. Okay, so that's how easy it is to do an import. You just click on import. Okay, all right, now stay tuned. The next video we're going to talk about is active database design and how important that is when you're working inside your code.